Sustainability is the right thing to do because our world is getting very warm. F&B industry, we have a big contribution towards global warming because a lot of our product is flying from across the world. But if we take from the environment, we should also give back. We have been sustainable since we started. We have been working with local farmers, getting sustainable product. I see the time in the pandemic as an opportunity to be able to spend time to create a farm. Permaculture allows us to have livestock, cattle, poultry, vegetables, fruits, all growing in the same ecosystem. Permaculture helps to support, regenerate the land. And that's why we chose to do permaculture at Haoma farms. We've never done poultry farming before. We've never raised goats before. We've never grown oranges and mangoes before. So it was entering into a dark tunnel. Now I can grow my own chicken. I have my own eggs. Sustainability is not expensive. When we started the farm, we built it. My investment was not more than $6,000 or $7,000. We slowly invested $500, $1,000. I think anywhere in the world, farmland is not expensive. Running farm is very time consuming and it is lots of effort. And I think that's why a lot of people don't run a farm. So from 1st July, we have tied up with the local NGOs for reforestation. We will have a carbon footprint for our menu. The amount of carbon footprint our menu generates, equal amount of trees will be planted so we can offset our carbon footprint and be carbon neutral. But at the same time, every diner that comes to dine to the restaurant will have the ability to plant more trees. They can contribute with something as less as 50 cents a tree. And then we will plant these trees for them using the help of the NGO that we are working with to be able to reduce the carbon footprint. And our vision, since we started on day one, is to be carbon negative, not carbon neutral. And this way, we can be carbon negative. I personally believe that now, a lot in China, in India, in Thailand, chefs have to come together and invest time and energy into be able to say that how can we maximize the use of the product that is available to us? How can we as chefs, as a community, say that, okay, these carrots are coming from here, this one is better, but how can we treat it? Is it better to boil it? It is better to freeze it. It is better to grate it, so on and so forth. Also, for sustainability, we have to understand that not everything is about meat and seafood. There's a lot of amazing vegetables out there. The chef has to strike a balance between the amount of non-vegetarian and vegetarian food that they use together. They should have vegetarian menus and the non-vegetarian menu. The number one challenge is that people think that sustainable food is not delicious. That is boiled vegetables. And people confuse healthy and sustainable together. But that is not the case. People think that eating vegan protein like soya bean and all is healthy. It's absolutely not healthy. We want to create an eco farm where we have a few houses for people who want to bring their children and come and stay. I will have a small restaurant there which is operational maybe on the weekend. They can get their chicken, they can get their eggs, they can get their vegetables. I want to show people that sustainability is delicious. The next step for the farm that we are working on right now is creating a market garden. Market garden means a planned seasonal session for products that we be using in our next menu and then our next menu. So we have to plan before. What we're planting today, start today, will only be ready after 90 days. We cook neo-Indian food, which is food of India pre-colonization. So we cook traditional flavors with modern technique. The latest menu is called India 2030. I believe that India in 2030 will eat more responsibly, source its products more ethically, and contribute to
小红书